3 years ago, in a crowded nightclub with pulsing music and strobe lights, a Korean man named Jin Woo stood at the bar, nursing a drink and watching the crowd with careful eyes. A confident black woman named Maya moved through the dancers and caught his eye. She smiled at him, and he smiled back. She approached the bar and stood next to him. "You look like you're trying to disappear into that glass," she said. "Long night," Jin Woo replied. "Well, you're in a club. Long nights are kind of the point," Maya said with a warm smile. He laughed despite himself. "I'm Jin Woo." "Maya, want to dance, Jin Woo?" He hesitated, glancing toward the exit, then back at her. "Why not?" They moved to the dance floor, and the connection between them was immediate and undeniable. Hello, amazing viewers. Thank you for watching Rescue Mission. I've poured my heart and soul into bringing you this story, countless hours of writing, editing, and crafting every scene to give you the best cinematic experience possible. Your support means everything to me. If you're enjoying this film, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Present day. Sunlight streams through the curtains of a small but warm apartment. Photos of Jin Woo and Maya line the walls. Wedding pictures, travel snapshots, happy moments frozen in time. Maya, now 8 months pregnant, stands in the kitchen making breakfast. She moves with grace, her hands resting occasionally on her round belly. Jin Woo emerges from the bedroom, dressed for work, and wraps his arms around her from behind, his hands joining hers on her belly. "How's our little fighter this morning?" he asks. "Active. Kicked me awake at 5, Maya replies. "Takes after you." "Let's hope he takes after both of us. Your discipline, my strength." Jin Woo smiles. "Or your discipline and my strength." She turns in his arms and kisses him softly. Either way, he's going to be amazing. Jin Woo pulls back slightly, studying her face with such tenderness that it makes her breath catch. "What?" she asks, a playful smile dancing on her lips. I'm looking at you. Really looking. Sometimes I still can't believe you chose me." "Chose you?" "Jin Woo, you made it impossible not to choose you." He brushes a strand of hair from her face, his fingers lingering against her cheek. "That night we met, when you asked me to dance, I almost said no. I was planning my exit strategy." "I know. I could see it in your eyes. You were looking for the door." "What made you approach me anyway?" he asks. Maya's smile deepens. "You looked like someone carrying the weight of the world, but when you laughed at my terrible joke, I saw something else. Someone who wanted to be found." She takes his hand and guides it back to her belly. Their fingers intertwine over the curve of their child. "Feel that?" she whispers. "That's our future, right here, fighting to meet us." Jin Woo leans his forehead against hers, his voice thick with emotion. "I was lost before you, Maya, completely lost." "And I was fierce, but alone," she replies softly. "We found each other, two broken pieces that somehow fit perfectly." He kisses her deeply this time, not rushed, not distracted by the morning routine, but with the full weight of 3 years of love and devotion. When they part, both their eyes are glistening. "I need to tell you something," Jin Woo says, his voice suddenly serious. Maya's heart skips. "What is it?" "When I left the gang, I made a promise to myself that I would become the man you deserve, the father our son deserves. Every single day I wake up and choose that promise." "You already are that man, Jin Woo. I want to be more, better, for you, for him." He places both hands on her belly now, leaning down to speak to their unborn child. "Hey, little fighter, it's your dad. I know you can hear me in there. I'm making you a promise right now. I'm going to protect you and your mom with everything I have. Always." Maya's tears spill over. She pulls Jin Woo back up and kisses him again, this kiss filled with hope and promise. "We're going to be okay," she whispers against his lips. "We're going to be more than okay. We're going to be extraordinary." They stand together in the morning light, wrapped in each other's arms, their unborn child between them. A moment of perfect peace before the storm. Jinwoo's phone buzzes, shattering the moment. He checks it and his expression shifts subtly. Maya notices immediately. "What is it?" she asks. "Nothing, just work," he says. "Jinwoo, I promise, everything's handled. That life is behind me." "You're sure?" "I'm sure. I left the gang 3 years ago. I'm clean, Maya. I work at the warehouse. I come home to you. That's my life now." She studies his face, wanting desperately to believe him. "Okay, but if something's wrong, you'll be the first to know." He kisses her forehead and grabs his jacket. "I'll be home by 6. Love you." "Love you too." He leaves. Maya stands alone in the kitchen, her hand on her belly, a flicker of worry crossing her face. At the warehouse, Jinwoo moves boxes with a hand truck. It's honest work, repetitive but clean. His co-worker, an older man, waves him over. "Hey Jin, some guy's out front asking for you," the co-worker says. Jinwoo's entire body tenses. "What kind of guys?" "I don't know, man. They look intense." Jinwoo sets down the hand truck and moves toward the front entrance. Outside, 3 men stand by a black SUV. Tattoos are visible on their necks and arms. They're from his old life. The leader, a scarred man in his 30s, steps forward. "Jinwoo, long time," the scarred man says. "I told Kang I was out. I paid my debts. I'm done," Jinwoo replies firmly. "Kang doesn't think you're done. You don't just walk away from the family." "I did. 3 years ago. I have a wife now, a baby coming. I'm not going back." "That's touching, really, but Kang wants to see you. Now." "I'm not going anywhere." The scarred man signals his men. The other 2 move forward quickly. Jinwoo fights back, landing a few solid hits, but he's outnumbered. They overpower him, force a hood over his head, and drag him into the SUV. The vehicle speeds away into the afternoon. Late afternoon at the apartment, Maya checks her phone. 6:47. No messages from Jinwoo. She tries calling. It goes straight to voicemail. "Jinwoo, it's me. Where are you? Call me back," she says, trying to keep the worry from her voice. She paces and tries again. Voicemail. The worry hardens into determination. She goes to the bedroom, opens the closet, and pushes clothes aside. From a box in the back, she pulls out old gear. Her martial arts uniform, worn and faded. Awards and certificates. A photo of her younger self in a fighting stance, mid-competition. She sits on the bed, her hand resting protectively on her belly. "Your dad needs us," she whispers to her unborn child. She changes into dark, flexible clothing and ties her hair back. From another box, she retrieves a small handgun, registered, legal, kept for protection. She checks the magazine with steady hands despite the circumstances. That night, Maya enters a dimly lit bar on the edge of town, a place where information flows freely for the right price. She approaches the bartender, a woman with tired eyes. "I'm looking for Kang's crew. Where are they operating now?" Maya asks directly. "I don't know what you're talking about," the bartender replies, looking away. Maya slides cash across the bar. "My husband was taken this afternoon. 3 men, black SUV. I know Kang's behind it." The bartender eyes the money, then Maya's pregnant belly. "You should go home. This isn't your fight. It became my fight when they took him." "Where are they?" The bartender hesitates, then sighs deeply. "Old Factory District, East Side. Kang runs operations out of a converted warehouse. Red building, 3 stories, heavy security." "Thank you," Maya says and leaves. The bartender watches her go, shaking her head. Maya's car pulls up a block away from the warehouse in the Factory District. She observes from a distance. The red building looms in the darkness. Guards patrol the perimeter, 2 at the main entrance. Lights glow on the 2nd and 3rd floors. She takes a deep breath, centering herself. Her hand rests on her belly for a moment. "Stay safe in there, baby. Mommy's got work to do, she whispers. She exits the car and moves into the shadows. Approaching the side entrance, low and quiet, she spots a guard patrolling near a side door, smoking a cigarette. She waits for him to turn his back, then moves, fast and silent. She strikes the back of his knee. He buckles. Before he can cry out, she locks his throat in a chokehold, cutting off his air. He struggles briefly, then goes limp. She lowers him quietly, takes his radio and key card, unlocks the side door, and slips inside. Inside the warehouse, dark corridors stretch before her. Industrial decay surrounds her. Maya moves through the shadows, every sense heightened. Voices echo ahead. She presses against the wall as two guards walk past, talking casually. She waits until they're gone, then continues to a stairwell and begins ascending. On the second floor, there's more activity. Doors line the hallway. Behind one, she hears muffled voices. She peers through a small window and sees Jin Woo tied to a chair, bloodied but conscious. The scarred man and two others stand around him. Kang's been patient with you, Jin Woo, but patience has limits. You owe him blood or loyalty. Choose, the scarred man says menacingly. I don't owe him anything. I'm out, Jin Woo responds defiantly. The scarred man backhands him hard. Maya's jaw tightens. She draws her gun, checks the magazine, takes a breath, then kicks the door open with full force. The door slams inward. Maya enters, gun raised. Step away from him. The three men freeze, momentarily stunned by the pregnant woman holding a gun. You've got to be kidding me, the scarred man says. I don't kid. Move away, now, Maya commands. One of the guards reaches for his weapon. Maya fires once. The shot hits his shoulder and he drops, screaming. Anyone else want to test me? She asks coldly. The scarred man raises his hand slowly, but his eyes are calculating. You must be the wife. Jin Woo's told us so much about you. And you're about to find out if he undersold me. Untie him. The remaining guard moves toward Jin Woo, cutting the ropes. Jin Woo stands shakily, his eyes meeting Maya's. Maya, what are you? He begins. Getting you out of here. Move, she interrupts. Suddenly, the scarred man lunges. Maya sidesteps and brings the gun down hard on his temple. He staggers. The unwounded guard charges at her. Maya pivots, using his momentum against him, and throws him into the wall. He crashes into a metal shelf and collapses. The scarred man recovers and pulls a knife. He slashes at Maya. She barely dodges, her pregnant belly limiting her mobility. Maya! Jin Woo shouts. Still weak, Jin Woo grabs a metal pipe from the floor and swings it at the scarred man. It connects with his ribs. The man grunts and stumbles back. Maya closes the distance and delivers a precise kick to his knee. He drops. She strikes his wrist and the knife clatters away. She aims the gun at his head. Stay down, she orders. He spits blood but doesn't move. Maya supports Jin Woo as they move down the corridor. Suddenly, alarms begin to blare throughout the building. There's at least a dozen more of them in this building, Jin Woo warns. Then we move fast, Maya replies. Footsteps pound up the stairwell. 4 armed men emerge. Maya pulls Jin Woo into a side room and slams the door, shoving a filing cabinet in front of it. Window, go, she commands. It's a 2-story drop, Jin Woo protests. Better than staying here. Gunfire erupts. Bullets punch through the door. Maya fires back through the splintering wood, suppressing their attackers. Go, she shouts. Jin Woo forces the window open and looks down. A dumpster sits below. We jump together, he says. On 3, Maya agrees. The door begins to splinter. The filing cabinet shifts under the assault. 1, 2, 3. They jump together into the night. They crash into the dumpster below, cushioned by trash bags. It's painful but survivable. They scramble out. Maya winces, her hand instinctively going to her belly. Are you okay? Is the baby? Jin Woo asks frantically. We're fine, keep moving, she insists. They run through the alley as shouts echo behind them. Men pour out of the building in pursuit. Maya and Jinwoo sprint through the industrial maze as their pursuers spread out, trying to cut them off. They duck behind a rusted truck. Maya checks her gun. 3 bullets left. We're not going to outrun them. Not with me like this, and you. Maya, you shouldn't even be here, Jinwoo says. Where else would I be? She responds. Safe, at home. Home's wherever you are. A vehicle roars around the corner. The black SUV. It screeches to a halt, and 4 men jump out. Maya steps out from behind the truck and fires twice. 1 man drops. Another dives for cover. The remaining 2 open fire, forcing Maya and Jinwoo to run for their lives. They duck into an old abandoned factory with crumbling walls, broken windows, and machinery rusted and still. Jinwoo grabs a piece of rebar. Maya reloads her last magazine. 5 bullets remain. The 2 pursuers enter cautiously, weapons drawn. Maya signals Jinwoo and they split up, flanking their enemies. 1 man moves past Jinwoo's position. Jinwoo swings the rebar, connecting with the man's gun hand. The weapon flies away. Jinwoo fights with pure desperation, using everything he has left. He's sloppy and exhausted, but determined. He manages to knock the man out with a solid blow to the head. The second man spots Maya and fires. She rolls behind a machine and comes up on the other side. She aims and fires once, center mass. He goes down hard. Silence falls over the factory. Maya and Jinwoo reunite, both breathing hard. Is that all of them? Jinwoo asks. For now, Maya replies. They reach Maya's car in a parking lot. She helps Jinwoo into the passenger seat, then gets behind the wheel. As she starts the engine, headlights flood the area. 2 more vehicles arrive. Go, go, Jinwoo urges. Maya floors it. The car fishtails, then rockets forward. The vehicles pursue them through the empty industrial streets. Maya drives with precision, taking tight corners and using her knowledge of the area to her advantage. Jinwoo braces himself, watching the side mirror. They're gaining. 1 vehicle pulls alongside. A man leans out the window with a gun raised. Maya swerves hard right, sideswiping the vehicle. It careens into a parked car and stops, disabled. The second vehicle remains in hot pursuit. Maya spots an upcoming intersection with a narrow alley to the left. Hold on, she warns. She cuts left at the last second. The alley is tight with brick walls on both sides. Her mirrors scrape against the walls. The pursuing vehicle tries to follow, but is too wide. It wedges between the walls, stuck fast. Maya accelerates out of the alley and back onto open streets. She doesn't slow down until they're miles away, finally safe. Late that night, in a cheap motel room on the outskirts of town, Maya locks the door and draws the curtains. Jinwoo sits on the bed with his head in his hands. Maya tends to his wounds with a first aid kit. You could have been killed. The baby, Jinwoo begins. We're fine, Maya interrupts. Fine? Maya, you're 8 months pregnant. You jumped out of a 2nd-story window. You got into a gunfight. I saved you, she states simply. You shouldn't have had to. But I did, because you're my husband, because I love you. She finishes bandaging a cut on his forehead. I knew who you were when I married you. I knew your past. I accepted it. What I didn't accept was losing you. I thought I was protecting you by leaving the gang. I thought if I walked away clean, they'd let me go, Jinwoo says quietly. Some things don't let go that easy. What do we do now? We disappear. New city, new names. We start over. For real this time. Kang will come after us, Jinwoo warns. Then we make sure he can't find us. She sits beside him, takes his hand and places it on her belly. Feel that? He's still kicking, strong, just like his parents. Jinwoo's eyes well up with tears. I'm sorry for all of this. Don't be sorry, just promise me, no more secrets. We face everything together. Together, Jinwoo agrees. They embrace, holding each other tightly in the dim light of the motel room. The tension isn't over yet, but before we continue, don't forget to drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from. We love hearing from our global audience. Are you watching from the USA, UK, Nigeria, Philippines, India, Australia? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. Now, back to the final moments of Maya and Jinwoo's journey. Early the next morning, as dawn breaks over the motel parking lot, Maya and Jinwoo load their few belongings into the car. Jinwoo's phone buzzes. Unknown number. He answers cautiously. Jinwoo, impressive wife you have. Kang's voice comes through the phone. Jinwoo's face hardens. This ends now, Kang. I'm gone. Forget I existed. I could, but where's the lesson in that? If people think they can just walk away, Kang trails off menacingly. Maya takes the phone from Jinwoo. Listen carefully. If you or anyone you know comes near my family again, what happened last night will look like mercy. I know where you operate, I know your routine, and I'm motivated. Kang laughs. A pregnant woman threatening me. Jinwoo, you picked a hell of a partner. He did. Remember that, Maya says coldly and hangs up. She destroys the phone immediately. You think he'll come after us? Jinwoo asks. Maybe, but he also knows we're not easy targets. We bought ourselves time. Time to disappear, Jinwoo says. Exactly. They get in the car. Maya starts the engine. As they drive away, the city fades behind them. Open road stretches ahead. Where do we go? Jinwoo asks. Somewhere quiet, somewhere we can raise our son in peace. You really think we'll have peace? I think we'll fight for it. Every single day, Maya replies with determination. Jinwoo reaches over and takes her hand. I never would have survived without you. Good thing you married a fighter then, she says with a smile. They share a moment of hope, despite everything they've been through. The car merges onto the highway, heading toward the horizon. The sun rises fully, bathing the world in new light. Inside the car, Maya rests one hand on her belly, the other on the steering wheel. Jinwoo watches her with love and gratitude. Whatever comes next, they'll face it together. Always together. Thank you so much for watching Rescue Mission until the very end. If you enjoyed this story of love, courage, and redemption, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next cinematic adventure. Share this with someone who loves action-packed romance. And remember, drop your location in the comments. Where are you watching from? See you in the next one. The end.